Hello there peeps, Celine here and welcome back. This is going to be the second part of Welcome to Elyasia thing because I'm still going over a few things. But this video will be shorter because I'm going to stop after I slain all this. The site links. Because I think that's actually more important than anything else in this introduction. But in the last video, I explained which spots were open and about the artist job. Now let's do designers. Your role is to provide assistance to making whatever that word is.
Graphics.
Thank you. Now I refresh because the background. Including icons and wallpapers. Generally, icons, wallpapers, but readers is also a thing too. You can also create layout graphics as well if you choose, like buttons and such, or new headers. God, I need a new header. I also gotta fix the barrier. They don't match. Because that's a 2. That's a 1. If readers or if you produce any share, please share. So I can also use them. Obviously. You must be 18 or older. Again, adult, young adult site, obviously. Because there is adult themed sections. Must possess an email for communication, such as for chat or Discord. Obviously. Because I am always on Discord. So that's not a problem. Having your own website is optional. It's not required, but it's optional. Discord also counts as your, not Discord. DeviantArt also counts as your own site. Just so you know. Whatever. Oh, freak you. Okay, go away. Go away. I guess you're going to stay there. That's fine. I guess this actually doesn't matter because if you can use any editing software, that's fine. Like IMP, Photoshop, I don't know many editing softwares. Also, I keep looking over there because OBS is over there. But yeah, I actually don't know of any good editing software. I know there's the browser version of Photoshop that you can always use. That's an option. But basically any software that you, or website that you use to make graphics, that's fine. I don't care. Create wallpapers for different dimensions. Like for my computer, or my current screen is 1300 by 7 This is my size right here. Okay. Yeah, it's my size. One size has to be my screen, as the other sizes could be any size you want. Even your own site or your own computer screen. Yeah, I would say make a size for my computer screen and make another one that's the size of your computer screen, so you can also use it. But if you're able to do other sizes as well. For a sample, my main site that I don't really update as often. Mostly because I'm not focusing on this site. See how I do different, dude, this is a good one. With different sizes. I didn't make these. Here to here, I didn't make, obviously. Because I do, yeah, that's too wide for me. Or too tall. Yeah, it's the size of my screen up, but it's not wide. Because this one's more my screen, and I actually have that one. Go here. Here. Wallpapers. Why am I actually going to wallpapers? I should be going to Elyasia. Photos. Designs. By me. Wallpapers. Yeah, last year. Because I haven't made one this year. Yeah, this one's more, see, that would be more my size right here. But yeah, I only made, why do I keep clicking on other things? I've only made technically 2 wallpapers for this site. I do need to make more. But anyways, design layout or icon bases, icons, and update icons. Capable of producing readers or pings, basically photos without backgrounds. Generate whatever size for chapters or one. Oh, I know what those are. I'll show you what that means. Craft new headers for layouts. Also capable of creating buttons that go along with the header. Now about that size. I can use a 1. I can use this because I know there's 1. No, there's 2 in this chapter, which I just edited. Basically, do these images. Able to create this from like Inuyasha or Yuhaksha or something. Whatever. Basically that. And that's there's that. Now this is more keen to what I assume my partner will be able to do. Now here's the thing. As my partner, you don't have to do the writing part. You can be able to, if you're able to do the artist job, the designing job, as well as produce writing, then go for it. I welcome it. But as my partner, you are not limited to just the editor job. Even though I put it as co-admin, it's more my part, more editing job than anything. Cause you'll be the one person I trust with the information to go into the files and post the stuff to the site. After you prove that I can trust you with that information. Because if I can't trust you, then you ain't getting it. Okay. Now, as my editor, if you can do it, obviously, you'll be responsible for the following tasks: revising, creating, and enchanting chapters, basically what I use an AI to do, assist with brainstorming sessions. Basically, when I get ideas, you could tell me no, it won't work, or yes, it'll work. As well as throw your own ideas into the fire. Because for example, let's say we have a pot, a witch's cauldron, for an instant. I throw in ideas that I believe will work for this fanfiction. Or at least ideas I want to throw into Elyasia. But you yourself, as well as the artist and the designer, can also throw their ideas into the cauldron. And basically, we stirred around, in a sense. Yeah, I'm trying to stick with the cauldron. But it's more like we brainstorm to see what to do with certain chapters, or role play, or one shots, uh the areas and such like that, or even one time events that happen in per chapter, because right now no events happening in any chapter. I think the only event that happened in 01 was twin dragons were born natural. We're born the human way, not the egg way. I think that's the only core event that happened in this one. This one, I'm just recalling how each character got with the, or how the two princesses got their knights. Help with world building, including lore chapters and one shots. Lore chapters is basically what I'm doing right now. It's when we take a break from jumping to the past, when the character met, when the princess got her knight, our paladin. We take a break from those chapters and we work on world building, what's happening at the current present time. Because for one lore chapter, the only lore chapter I did was this one. The fox returns to the south. Wait, is that the Corpage core? No, this is just when he comes back. Peaceful. I got to redo this. I just got to redo that one. This one, literally, as you can tell, months have gone past since Cinta returned to the South. Elyasia carries on as if nothing has changed. Portals are silent. Dragons have finally found peace, and the realm is calm at last. Then basically what the princesses are doing in the north, what's happening in the south, which is more interesting than the north, because Ahiai and Matthias are training. Then what's happening with the middle area. Then I introduced the Shadow Realm portal, which him because I want to do more with him. And basically, that's your lore chapter. That's all. That's all lore for this chapter. I finally added him to the chapter in my OC for him and Subaru. I hope you like her. So, yeah. Basically, that's what lore chapters are. I tell you about what's happening in the RAM itself. Like if there's a hint that something's amiss, it'll be in the first section. Then the second section will be about the north area, then the south area, then what's happening with the middle area, and finally, if there's an event happening, the start of it will be at the bottom. Except in that one. That just introduced the character. Nothing's going on with the portal. I just want to throw in Conway. However, I do have an idea for the bottom section of the chapter. Because it's going to lean to the next chapter. Which makes no sense, because it's she gets them in the past. Now that I think about it, when does she get him? Because I'm following these, okay, 50 years ago. Or 53 years ago. He was found. Unless I put it that he, went back to sleep after being, claimed. I could do that. Because I just did these two. Yeah, I just did these two. Because technically the ones that haven't been claimed as of right now, Dante and Virgil, Atasa, Jin, and I think, yeah, these are the 4 characters I haven't, done, because the very end of Elyasia, Act 1, Virgil shows up and gets claimed. Because that's when I'm doing Devil May Cry 3. Because the very start of Arc 2, Dante's already going to be claimed. No, he isn't. No, that's what I'm going to be doing Devil May Cry 1. With my character for Dante and my character for Virgil literally nagging Dante about coming to this area, this realm, because Yuki, who Virgil calls Princess, she discovered a portal that comes to Elyasia. It's an Earth portal, obviously. And she literally nags Dante, gets Terra, my OC, for Dante, just to go to this area to see if Virgil's actually there. And as soon as Virgil sees Yuki, he refuses to let her out of his sight. Because even though he's claimed by the Northern Princess, to Virgil himself, Yuki is always his princess. Yeah, he made a vow to protect Lara, but in the end of the day, if it comes between Yuki or Lara, he's going to say, freak it, she has 11 other knights. He's going to save Yuki. Because that's his mate. Because I'm doing the mates over anything. They're actually soulmates, believe it or not. I'll just go to Dante's profile. Just show you what, or to tell you guys what I plan for that area. Okay. Create one shots to complement pairings or characters. Because I've done a few. I think I can add more to. No, I can't add one. I can add one. No, I can't. Because that has nothing to do with Elyasia. It's more Devil May Cry. For the development of new characters. Basically throw in ideas for new characters. But again, you must be 18 or older. Do have an email for chat or Discord. Have your own site is optional. A few sites that you can use as your personal site or as your own site is your Wattpad account profile, your fanfiction.net account, your fiction press account, or any writing site, even DeviantArt, if you post your writings on DeviantArt. Any of those do count for your personal account. Should be okay, technically this doesn't matter. Because again, any why does it do that? Any skill is welcome. You're not limited to exit. Any skill is welcome, because even I'm not a very good writer. You don't have to be. Capable of crafting soft to. Okay. Let me just put in other words. In chapters, I may need assistance to write a soft sexual scene between, let's just use Senta for a sample. No, I'll use Soren. where Soren pins Mira, but doesn't officially do the deed in that chapter. He starts it in the chapter because I could start it. I just need someone who can take that soft scene and turn it into a full-fledged sexual one shot where you can go as detailed as you want. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna make this to the background. Freak it. Because I don't know why this keeps freaking out. I have to look into it all when I'm not recording. There is no set deadlines, so you can progress at your own pace. If you prefer a deadline, let me know. Like, some people can only focus or can only function if you give them a deadline, like a month or 2 weeks or something. I, for one, can't function that way. But for those who function, who's able to work better with a deadline, literally let me know. Inform me of this so we can work out a deadline system that you can work with. Like, I just realized on my second screen, and probably for you guys, my website's not as dark as it should be. It's bright green. I was probably because I have the brightness on my site or my thing like turned way down. I gotta fix that. But anyways, yeah. Or anyways, just work with me if you need a deadline, because I can give you deadlines if you inform me of what's the best type of deadlines you can handle. Like, if you could do a week, or if you could work on a project, let's just use a one shot. If you can produce a one shot in like 2 days time, then that's fine. If you plan on doing like 5 or 6 one shots, then I would say a 2-week deadline. I myself can write a one shot in like 2 days. Maybe one day, if I'm in a flow, I can do it in 1 day tops. If I'm in the flow. If I'm not in the flow, then it does take me a long time. Because I'm working on a 2-parter of Reina, my OC Reina, who is a reincarnation of a past, she's a very complicated character. I'll just say that now. But the whole thing is, I want to do her past life with, Susumaru and, Koga, because I can't pronounce his actual title. Their past life up until Inuyasha's birth. It also will explain how Koga got sealed away, because he's not dead. He's sealed away in this fan fiction. After his thing, he wasn't left dead. He got sealed up to heal. And he gets unsealed in Arc 2. Yeah, he gets unsealed in like Arc 2. After or after something. This is why I need someone to talk to, because they can help me with this. But he gets sealed up to heal. Shortly after that, she gets killed. But on her dying breath, she tells her magic, because she gets her magic a childlike personality, because in the past she was, or before she became Koga's witch / healer, she was a slave. To cope with all the shit that was happening to her, she gave her magic a mind of its own. A child mind of its own. And oh my god, does the present Reina hate that. But, the past Reina has a child with Susumu. Has Matthias. Lies to Susumu, because she knows how Susumu feels about half-breeds. Lies to Susumu, saying Matthias is a half-breed. And he believes it. In the second one-shot, which is going to be the rebirth of her, because she gets the same name, her magic is the same magic. This is what is very complicated about her. It's the fact she is a perfect reincarnation of her past life. Down to the fact that she was mistreated. Because the family that she was a slave to, she was reborn into that family. Which adds complication to her. Because that family hates anything non-human. So they, ever since her magic awoken when she was 3, killed her mother on pure accident, because her magic thought she was in trouble and activated early, and it ended up killing her mom because it thought her mom was hurting her. Unfortunately, what happened was Reina felt like her heart was broken or something. She felt pain in her heart at 3 years old. And she awoke to that. Her magic woke to that. Ever since that day, her father and his family has tried to kill her. Literally. Her magic will not let her die again. And let's just say, a lot of the soft gore that I want to introduce has to do with her. Because until she moves to this realm, her family summons her from her mom's house just to abuse her. And let's just say, I don't want to get graphic with that. I want to do the after scene where she goes back to her mom's house, because she inherits it. Because her mom actually leaves everything to her and not to her father. But she will come home sore, bloody as hell, take a shower, and just crash so her magic could heal her. And I have it that one day she doesn't get to the shower part. She just, it's hurting so badly that she just crashes on her bed, bleeding out. And Elyasia goes to her house to, she was supposed to go back to the past with him, but ends up seeing her like that. He finds the location of her family, and he literally attacks her family. Her fear is, if Susumaru learns about that, he may go to his true form, and the human world will be in danger. Same thing with Koga. So, yeah, she's complicated, and yeah, I do plan on doing a lot with her, because I do want Susumaru to play a major part, not just a son, but at the same time, they're side characters. Their main focus is one-shots. But anyway, payment, before I end the video, because I'm already over time. I cannot pay you in money, but you can get the opportunity to include your character as a side character in the narrative. I may change that so they could be a knight or paladin and future arcs. Your original characters, because you can have more than one, can be paired with any of the single characters, like Matthias, Senta, such and such. A chance to tribute to elements of the story. Basically, you'll also be included as brainstorming. Oh god, this literally took up the whole video, huh? Oh, because I kept going to other things. This is how you can apply. There's a few ways to apply. You can apply through Discord, obviously. You can submit your application in the form below, which will send me an email. And I request a week to respond to your messages. Technically, I will respond the same day. Unless I'm asleep, then I'll respond respond when I get up. If you prefer not to use the form, you can reach me by the following address, which is this site's address, because I do not have okay, the host I'm using is DreamHost. My husband's not paying for the email extension, so I have to use sites off of DreamHost to do it. And yes, I'm using that mailing address or site over YouTube or over Yahoo and Gmail, because I really don't want to make a new Gmail, because Gmail is linked to my YouTube, and I really don't want to make another Yahoo, because I have two already. Well, one's my old one and one's my new one. I focus more on my new one than my old one. I also don't have an email account with DreamHost. So since I don't have an income, I can't do it. So yeah, unfortunately, I am struggling anyways. Yeah, that's like a side point. But you can, if you don't want to do this or you don't want to send me an email, Discord's an option. I have nothing against Discord. In fact, I'm on Discord whenever I'm on my computer, I'm on Discord. Either if I'm playing a game or recording or working on something, my Discord is still up. I'm always marked as busy, but you can still send me a message. That's not a problem. I will reply. I think in the next video, I'll do the site gift team, even though it's part of team, the contact page, and the shrine that I'm doing for this fan fiction. That is very much adult, but I'll do that video after I eat. So leave me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, like always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.